welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my intro to two of my project pans that I want to go ahead and get started. I kind of already have, just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and put both these in together, and I'll do updates separately and together probably. The first one I want to do is my project pan for my palette, and I told you I was going to pan a palette. And along with that, you know, a lot of people when they do pan that palette, they pan a palette and they'll pick some smaller ones to go with it. Well, I decided instead of, if you watched my declutter of my eyeshadows and all my singles, I decided to add some singles in so I could get some use out of my eyeshadow singles. Because like most people, I have a ton of them and I just don't use them. So I want to combine or pan that palette with pan some singles. So it's going to be, I guess I'm going to call it like pan that palette and cruising with my singles. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. If y'all know of a name, y'all have a cute name, put it down below in the comments. But I went ahead and decided to pan my Ulta Gilded Gold, since I have already used two of the colors out here in my last project pan. Lava and Bone are completely gone, and I've hit pan on 3. Now, I do not want to completely pan this. I'm not going for that goal. I'm going for the goal of finishing at least 5 this year, completely. Whichever 5, I know it's going to probably be this one here, which is tan, and then we have this brown one I'm about to hit pan on. It's called Scorched. It's a good crease shade. And then these two up top, the shimmery shades, you got Gilded and Flicker. And this one over here I've also hit pan and Luster. So I'm going to try to use up, at least this one, this one, this one, and this one. If I finish more, great. But my goal is to finish 5 this year. And if I finish, do finish one, I'll move on to it. I'll pick another one to do. So that is the palette I did pick. Y'all know I love this. It's only $20 at Ulta. It's always there. It is a good palette. It's great for every day, for quick looks. It's, I just look at it and I can come up with a look really, really quick. So I really love this palette. Now, the singles that I picked, this first one's a Gimme. It's my Wet n Wild Cream Brulee. This is, I used to set my eyeshadow primer and my base and everything. So that one was definitely, a Give Me. I've used this one. This is a brand new one. I've used it probably about a week. So, still got a little ways to go on that one. And on the, also I want to add in, on the singles, I'm probably going to change those out every month. So when I do the update, I will pick some more singles. Just give myself variety so I won't get bored and want to bang my head against a wall because I'm bored with a color. you know what I mean? When you get bored with it, you just don't want to look at it anymore. You want to throw it away. I want to change it up so I can have variety. And the next one I picked was my Nude Dude little bitty single here that I got in Ipsy last year, and this is the one in Flirty. Got a really big dip in that. When I first got this, I wore the heck out of it. This is such a beautiful shade. It's good for the crease, but it's also good on the lid. And you can see I do have a little bit of pan. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little bit of pan in there. That's the second one. And here's another one I told you about I love. I've used the heck out of this sucker, but you can't tell. Well, there's a little bit of a dip, like right here. This is the Milani Coffee Shop number 4 Runway Eyes. You can use wet or dry. I love to use this to line my lower lash line or to deepen my crease. I just think it is so pretty. I'm not big on browns really, but I really like this one. And this is one of the Profusion single little eyeshadow thing. They're kind of loose, but not, there's really, they're kind of, I wouldn't compare them to ColourPop. I don't know what I compare them to. They're just really, really soft. Almost like a pigment. But this is not all the way down into it. It's only about right there, I think. But I thought this would be great, for fall looks and everything. And it's an orangish color. Somewhere right in the middle there. Kind of, can't see it, can you? There you go. I just thought this was really pretty. I got a couple of these, and they are really, really good. These were only like $1 at Walmart, and them suckers stay on. You got fallout with them, being loose, but them suckers stay on good. I really do like them. I have a blue, and I think the other one's kind of like a charcoal gray. And this last one is actually a MAC pigment sample. This is in a bright coral, as you can see, it's really bright. And I wanted to get some use out of this because I had quite a bit left in there, but I want to try to get some more use out of this because I haven't used it in a while, and I used to wear the heck out of it. It used to be completely full. And you see how deep that is. I just haven't worn it in so long. It is a coral, so it does have that red, but it's got the orange, and it's got kind of a pink iridescent. Depending on how the light hits it, it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't know how I want to work it into an eye look, but I really, really do love this. I used to use the heck out of it, like I said. But that's my Pan My Palette and my Cruising With My Singles intro on that one. And the other one I told you about that I wanted to do, I just come up with it. I don't know if anybody else has come up with it. If you have, if you know of anybody that has, let me know down below. But I decided to do, to pick a makeup brand each month and pick 4 to 5 items, depending on how many, items I have that I want to work through, or, some brands I don't have a lot, like Neutrogena or Almay and stuff like that, I don't have a lot in. So I'm going to pick 4 to 5 items from a brand each month that I want to finish, or hit pan on, expand the pan, or at least use half of, like, on, expanding the pan and hit pan on, like, blushes, bronzers, eyeshadows, stuff like that. Lipsticks, lip liners, and eyeliners and stuff like that. I just want to, like, if there's quite a bit left, I want to use at least half of it. The first thing I have up is I picked CoverGirl for my first one. I've been wearing CoverGirl, besides Avon, CoverGirl was the first makeup I ever wore, and I've been wearing it since high school. And a lot of people, it's hit and miss with CoverGirl, but I've had a lot of success with a lot of CoverGirl stuff. I don't have a lot of it now, because I got a lot of e.l.f. and LA Colors and Ulta and all that, but their foundations, this is one of my favorite. I do not have it on today, but, because I wanted to mark it, and I hadn't marked it yet, but this is the one I got probably 3 or 4 months ago. This is a CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1, in 205 Ivory, and it's got the pump that rises, so I'm right here. So I probably be done with this in a couple of weeks if I use it every day. And the other one that I have, this is the one that I've been wearing since high school, not the same bottle, no. The CoverGirl Clean line, I've always loved the powder and the foundation in that line, because it's a light coverage. It's like BB cream before there were BB creams. It's a really light coverage, and just evens my skin tone out, and when I'm in a hurry and I just want a simple look, I'm running to the store, it's easy to put on, I reach for my CoverGirl Clean, and this is in 205 Ivory. I've always liked this. It doesn't break me out, it looks good on my skin. I've really always loved this. Like I said, I've been wearing it since high school, and I have a few more down there, that's why I want to work through this one. I am about right here on this one, kind of tilted it and went up a little, but I'm right here on this one. That's not going to take me any time either. The next thing I picked, keep hearing things, I'm sorry guys. Okay, the next thing I picked is the CoverGirl Lip Perfection Lip Liner in 205 Splendid. I love this lip liner. Y'all know I used to not be into lip liners, but now I am. This one is so creamy, and it's that perfect, pinky nude color. I wear this by itself. I wear it underneath other lip products. It is just so pretty. And it doesn't tug at my lips or anything. I really, really, really like this. I want to at least get halfway down on this. I'll probably wear this a lot on, on its own, but I want to get at least halfway down on this. And I picked a lip product, lipstick. This is the only lipstick I have left by them now, because all the rest of them went bad because I'd had them for so long. This is number 400 in Temptress. Yeah, this one still smells okay. It is more kind of a spring and summery shade, but that's how much I have of it. I want to get at least halfway down on this, and I can mix this with other colors, and it works great with the lip liner too. It's kind of like a candy coral color almost. I just think it's so pretty. It's one of my favorites from them. And the last thing that I have is this Perfect Point Plus eye pencil in 212 Chestnut. It has a little blender thing, smudger thing. But it's this brown color. I really, really like this for a neutral eye. And I've also used it a few times as an eye base because it's really, really creamy. It's a really pretty color. I'm not big on brown eyeliners, but I like this one. It just makes my green eyes pop when I wear it. I don't know why, it just does, but I really like it. But those are the 5 items in my Project Pan Pick a Brand. I guess that's what I'm going to call that one. So, like I said, each month I'm going to change. I'm going to pick a different brand. I've already started using these at the first of the month, so I've been using them. I'm just behind on filming videos. Like I said, I've been sick. There's been a lot going on lately. I may do another video about this, telling y'all about it. There's just been a lot going on lately, and it's getting to me, it's getting to us, and it's kind of throwing our world into chaos. So I'm trying to, you gotta admit, I have been putting up more videos than I was. And like I told you in my resolutions, I don't care how I freaking feel, I'm gonna do it like today. Guys, not only, I have a bad back, I have 2 bulging discs in my back, and I'm missing a disc. I was born missing 1 disc in my lower back. Plus I have 2 bulging discs. They're basically like this on each other now. So I already had that, and I've had that for years. And then I have in my neck, I have a cracked vertebrae in my neck from a wreck a few years ago. I've been having to do so much housework and stuff, and just doing a lot of stuff. I've been cleaning my room, you know, kind of spring cleaning early, getting rid of clothes and my makeup and stuff like that. And I'm just been wearing myself out on top of everything else. And then my kidney stones, like I told you, I have 1 in both kidneys now, not only in 1 kidney, but in both kidneys. So I have 2 kidney stones, 1 in each. And let me tell you, they've been kicking my butt today, but I've done laundry, I've done dishes, I cooked, I swept them off the floor, and now I'm doing this. I sat down, put on a full face of makeup, and said, let's do this. So, I may feel like crap, but I'm doing it. Okay, like I said, I may do another video after this telling y'all what else going on, because I have something on my mind I need to talk about and ask y'all about. I don't know yet if I want to do it, you know. But let me tell you what I have on my face today. Yes, I know, bright lips, I just felt like it. My husband looked at me, saw me, I was standing in the kitchen, he turned around and he went, he's like, what the? He's like, never mind, I don't want to know. He's like, I know your favorite color's green, but Jesus, woman. I'm like, leave me alone. Okay. I'm trying to make room here. I'm looking for something. I put it all in this little box here. Okay, as my primer, I got my little Smashbox Photo Focus, or whatever it's called, Photo Finish Primer Oil. Really like this, especially. That is not what's shining. That's just the way the light's hitting the foundation that I have on. It's not that, I promise you. Okay, and underneath that, to even out my skin tone, which I have a spot here that's driving me nuts. I don't know what it is. But, the Garnier Ultra Lift Transform Anti-Age Skin Corrector SPF 20. I know I love this little booger, but I need to finish it. And the foundation is, this is discontinued, and I finally decided I need to go ahead and use this because it's going to expire pretty soon. So, the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Mousse Makeup and 030 Nude. I think they still make this, but it's like in a jar, a glass jar now. I'm going to have to go look, because it does give you kind of a luminous look to it. Yes, I do have my highlighter on, but I only got that, you know, in the regular spots. I don't have it all across my forehead. But it's a little bit too dark for me, so I had to bronze up. But I really do like it. It's a moussey one. I mean, I love it. I didn't put any powder over that, so why do I have the powder over here? And for my bronzer is my e.l.f. bronzer in Warm Tan. This is my second one of these. Looks like a shimmer, but it really doesn't on the face. I really love this. Like I said when I showed you the IT Cosmetics bronzer and blush palette that I had, that was my first bronzer. That was my first high-end bronzer. And I still haven't found my Tarte program, New Princess. I don't know what I did with it. But this was actually my first bronzer from the drugstore that I found that I really liked. It looks really dark, but with a light hand, and I'm about to hit pan, with a light hand on this, it looks fine on my pale skin. Okay, let's see. And as my highlight is my usual, my Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. Y'all know how I love that baby. Okay, and on my eye, my blush is from my Hello Beautiful Ulta palette. That right there mixed with this up here, which is supposed to be the highlight, but I mix them together. And, okay, let's see, on my eyes, going through my makeup, I found this. This is my Milani Natural Beige Secret Cover Concealer Cream. This is great at covering pimples, but I've had it for a while. I'm using it as an eye base, and it's working great. It cancels, with the big concealer, it cancels everything out. I put a little powder over it, or eyeshadow. Works great. That's what I got as my base on today. And on my eyes, I have a combination of my Ulta Hello Beautiful, like the plums in here, in the blues lining underneath, with my Ulta Prismatic palette. I have on the pinks and the browns and the blue. And of course, the white from this one highlighting up here. That's what's on my eyes. And, oh, I forgot to show my concealer is my e.l.f., what is this, Nita? e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlighter. I never can remember the name of that. And lining, of course, I have on my e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. It's a felt tip. And on my eyebrows, I have my Ulta Little Bitty Brow Kit, the one that has the wax and the light and medium colors in it. I have both of those in my brows. And on top of that, I have the Ulta Brow Tint in medium. It's a little too red, but it's okay for me. I can live with it. And yes, I do have on eyelashes again. These are the longest ones I've put on, and I've had this makeup on, guys. I haven't had the lip on all day, but I've had the rest of this makeup on. Oh my god. Probably 9 hours now. It's pretty good. So my eyelashes are ready to come off. I'm ready to get them off. I'm doing pretty good at putting them on. I'm great at the right eye. I'm still going to get used to the side. I'm doing pretty good at putting them on, guys. Really am. But I'm finding the best one to blend them with my regular lashes is this Sephora. It's called The Mascara from Sephora. It's a little sample that Janae sent me. Just the style and size of that brush works really great at blending them together. So I got that on up top, and I got my Lancome Definitives on the bottom. Y'all know I love that. Okay, is that it up there? Okay. And on my under eyes, to set my under eye, I'm using my Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Take on the Day Mattifying Powder. Under my eyes, one of the girls I watch, Love Heatherette, loves using this underneath her eyes, and her under eyes always look good, so I'm proud of myself, because I've had that for a while. And on my lips, I lined with this e.l.f. eyeliner. It's one of the glitter eyeliners, the green one. And I have a combination of two shadow eyes from Milani. This is the one in Green Safari. I love these things. I got that one on first, and then I put on the 05 Aquatic Style, which is, and this is also underneath my eyes too a little bit. The Aquatic Style is on top. My little lips kind of remind me of a peacock, the color of them. I like it. I think it's cool looking. But I just wanted to be a little bit crazy today. I do have a question on the eyelashes. Yes, I know I'm not great at putting them on yet, guys. I know this, okay? Please don't read me to filth for it. I'm learning. I'm holding up to my resolutions. Okay? Y'all gotta admit that. On glue, my eyes are sensitive. I'm having used to having something on my eyes. I'm finding my eyes are more sensitive to the glue. I've got the Andrea, I think it's Andrea, what you get at Walmart, clear gel. It's in a brush tip. It's not really strong, but it's just when I put it on my eye, I can still, the fumes start for like 5 minutes. I'm like, my eyes are watering. I really can't do my under eyes until like 10 minutes later. And I'm not allergic to latex or anything, what is a good eyelash glue from the drugstore? Which one is the best? I don't want to use Duo. I've tried that before, and it killed me. No, that one killed me. It was the first one I ever tried, and I just couldn't handle it. So what is a good one that you think won't bother me too much that's under $10? Under $5 if possible. Let me know down below, guys. But these are my project pans, and like I said, I'll update you monthly on, I'll update you monthly on the project pan pick a brand, and then probably quarterly on the Pan That palette. but when I do my update on my Project Pan Pick a Brand, I will change out my eyeshadows. Most likely is how I'm going to do it. I've got a few more Project Pans that I'm going to do. I may do them tonight. I haven't decided yet. But these are the two I'm doing right now. If y'all would like to join them all, comment down below or email me. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. Email me. Always leave my email. I leave my Snapchat and everything down there, Instagram and all that. So you can follow me there, or, ask me questions there. But I think that's it. So, yeah. For a second I thought I had another question. If I remember, I'll ask you in the next video. I'm tired, guys. It's 3 in the morning. Come on. But anyway, any questions, comment, leave them down below. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you want to. And I will talk to you